Welcome to week 1 of BA 607. In my welcome video, I told you I'd let you know a little bit more about me. This is the week 1, where we introduce ourselves online and we choose our groups. I'm currently the UAF HR Director, and I've been in that job for about 3 years. Prior to that, I worked for the university's statewide system, and I was the Labor Relations Director, where I negotiated union contracts and worked with our unions on grievances and employee relations issues. I have an MBA from UAF, and I also have the Senior Professional Human Resources Certification. For those of you who might be thinking about becoming human resources professionals, you'll want to check out the organization that grants that certification, the Society for Human Resources Management, or SHRM as we call them. You might also want to check out the SHRM website for some of the research that you're required to do in this class. They have a great website with a lot of resources, some of which you have to be a member to get into, but many items are available to those of you as students. I encourage you to visit the website. We choose our groups this week. It's important to choose a group who matches your own work style and work ethic. You need to be a fit with the group that you choose. This means that you need to be available to work on whatever schedule the group decides is most important to them. If you're a bad fit in a group, you'll have a bad experience. Just like as a leader, supervisor, if you hire an employee who doesn't fit the culture or the philosophy of the organization, that employee and you will have a bad work experience. We explore a little bit more about fit and recruiting right employees in later weeks of our class. This week, you need to post your introductions, and you need to look at those introductions as if you're interviewing someone for a job. Do you fit with them? Do they fit with you? Do you have the same goals for a grade? Someone who's desiring only a C grade and someone who's desiring an A grade probably won't want to put the same amount of work in. Take some care and time in choosing your group. This week we also start with leadership theories. Each week, I'll record a short video lecturette based on the assignments and the theories of the week, the technical things we want to learn that week, probably no more than 3 to 6 minutes for each video. I'll try to add something of value in my video, something relevant that we're doing at the time, and I'll also let you know what kind of focus I want you to have as you do your group work that week and your individual work. We start out by reading some Harvard business cases, and we also have a group assignment, a leadership paper. I want you to read the leadership theories and really think about what it takes to be a leader in the workplace. If you want to move beyond simply being a manager, you need to acquire some tools to motivate people. And in order to do that, you need to understand leadership theory and some of the practices of those theories. That's what I want you to focus on during this group assignment and the group paper, which will be due in week 3. You have a couple weeks to work on that. It is important to focus on the leadership theories and to think about the good leaders that you've known in your workplaces or perhaps your student career and what they did that impressed you. Strive to reach those same levels in your own leadership. In class, we use Blackboard discussion area quite a bit. What I want you to do in the discussion area is read the other posts. Reflect on what other students are saying. Bring in your own experience into those posts. We can all learn from each other. By this stage in your lives and your careers, everyone has some experience with a good supervisor and a bad supervisor that we want to share with our group. We want to learn from the bad as well as the good. If you have questions about this assignment, please contact me. Most of the assignments are structured in the same way that week 1 is. I'm sure by now many of you have been to the weekly assignments and looked at those. We'll have short video lecturette, we'll have group work, we'll have Blackboard discussion, we'll have independent research, and I really want you in your groups to talk about some of the things that you're learning through your research. This is how we're going to move ourselves ahead. Everyone in class has something to add, and I urge you to listen to your teammates. Try to model your behaviors on what makes a good supervisor and a bad supervisor, based on what you've all experienced. Welcome to week 1. Looking forward to it.